Hello everyone, welcome to Speed Gaming. We are here today live doing a Link to the Past Randomizer Daily. It's Fast Friday, so we have a fast Ganon race. It's open with boots. Joining me today on commentary is the Third X. I am Caius Gaming. Third X, how are you today?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. And we are also assisted by two trackers.
Yep, our trackers today are Phase 9 Alex and Ricky of Kokiri. Thank you guys for tracking. So it looks like our runners today are Ace Zero, we have Frostbite, we have Sheila Hayes, and we have Gamma Chew. Now, I have not seen any of these racers, so I don't know where their strengths and weaknesses lie, but I think it's still going to be an interesting race.
I've seen Frostbite and Gamachu. I know those two. In particular, they are very good racers. So we're gonna see something really nice, I think. However, it's a fast Ganon seeds with boots at the start. So it's probably fast.
Yeah, you know what they say, gotta go fast. But I'm sad, no one used the Sonic Sprite. So we'll talk quick about what a fast Ganon seed is. Basically, it's your standard open seed. However, Ganon's Tower is not required. You do still need the 7 crystals to unlock the ability to defeat Ganon. But once you get them, assuming you feel you're ready to go, you can jump right down into the pyramid and take on Ganon.
Yeah, the runners obviously know this, how they're gonna play this seed. We're just waiting for them to start. It's probably about where are those 7 crystals and what you get while you're fighting.
Exactly, because since we know they have to get all 7 crystals, it's not like 4 crystal Ganon run or anything like that. I don't think we're going to see them going too far out of their way to check odd locations, because most of their items are going to, since they're going to need to do at least 7 dungeons, they're probably going to try and pick off those locations first.
Okay, game should start any minute, I think.
Thinking so here, yeah. One of the other interesting things about Fast Ganon that I've seen is sometimes you'll see runners who will end up with only Master Sword because, they can have 2 swords in Ganon's Tower. And since they don't have to go to Ganon's Tower, I have seen runners have to do Master Sword Silver Ganon. Or because, it seems to me more runners would prefer to do like a tempered Silverless Ganon than a Master Sword Silver Ganon.
Yes, of course. Well, it could also be that 3 swords are in GT, if I'm right, but that's very unlikely. The odds are standing bad for this.
That's very true. There could be 3 swords in GT, but in that case, they have to go into GT because Fighter Sword cannot hurt Ganon at all.
Yeah, however, there is a way when you do swordless seeds, then you can damage Ganon with a hammer, but in normal seeds you can't.
That's right. Yeah, hammer is the only weapon I believe that works in swordless against Ganon. I think they should code in a Swagnet only seed where the Swagnet does damage as a sword, and that's the only weapon you can use.
Well, definitely would hype the Swagnet a little.
And in chat, we have some people saying, yes, the boot chest is empty. So wherever, and it looks like we're starting. So let's see, here we have 10 arrows in Link's house and 20 rupees in the sanctuary. Not such a great start for items.
Are we gonna see a first map check? Red crystal in Eastern, and I think there was a red crystal in the Palace of I mean, Desert Palace. And just a normal crystal on Tower of Hera, so there are 3 crystals in the Light World.
That could be very good or very bad. And it looks like we got a
5, 6.
heart piece in Bonk Rocks. Yeah, but with 3 crystals, that means, oh, blue mail on Uncle.
Oh, and the
there's
hammer.
Nice. So looks like Castle is the place to be right now.
Yeah, the Uncle route definitely picks off. I wonder how they, yes, of course, they save and quit after it because, oh, well, Shiva didn't, and Gamachu didn't too.
So looks like we are going to see the inside of the castle here, and we're going to get an agate ledge check.
Or just the red one.
So it looks like we probably won't be seeing Aga today unless he's needed for Dark World access.
Yeah, which is very unlikely. We already have a hammer.
Watch, Moon Pearl on Pyramid Ledge.
We'll see. Just another hard piece in the forest. And another hard piece in that chest here.
And 10 arrows also in the Thieves' hideout there.
Oh, what I wonder why there was a quit right then. Why don't you? Ah, he doesn't have bombs. Okay. Frostbite didn't have bombs, so he didn't continue into the village.
Yeah, he'll probably go in from the other side to buy 10 bombs. Or he may just farm a 50-50 bomb drop.
Yeah, that's definitely the play. He will farm it. And
gets
found too.
Wow, nice. That's good luck for him.
The odds, while there were 3 bombs in the back of Escape. I mean in the start of Escape, not the back. Looks like the head crab drops red rubies.
And looks like Race Game was just a piece of heart, so I don't think we'll be seeing that. And bombs in the library.
And a fighter shield on Zelda's cell. Oh, I didn't know they replaced the boots with nothing. I thought they replaced with 20 green rupees.
No, my understanding is I think they're empty.
Well, we'll see. I believe you.
Oh. And more bombs in back of tavern.
Oh, that's a bad find. 10 arrows on the bottle vendor.
I was gonna say, yep, the bottle vendor's over there cheating people.
And a bottle in town.
Gotta love that. Only thing better than that is flute in town. But that does unlock Sick Kid.
Exactly. And it's right next to Sick Kid. Just a piece of heart. Could be the flute. Would be nice. Those runners doing similar rounds, and I believe Frostbite is going to do Anchor Route 2 soon.
I would bet so. He's probably going to do the rest of CAC and then, yeah, head to either Uncle or maybe to Eastern to get shish kebab chests.
He will definitely first do the Uncle. Oh, there's the Moon Pearl in the well.
Yep, there's
and
Pearl,
the
there's Mirror. Oh my goodness.
Whoa. So we don't need very much more.
Yeah, either... no, we need a glove. A glove gives us
Yes.
Dark World access. Uninformed, yes, Kakariko does sound tasty.
Oh, there's another weapon, a sword, and the glove. And
wow, and the fire rod.
Wow, Kakariko is holding a lot of items we need. So we have 3 weapons find, actually. One better than the other.
Wow,
So
yeah.
I'm not sure whether Frostbite will go to Uncle now, because he already has a weapon.
Yeah, he has a weapon. He has Dark World access. He may skip Uncle here.
No, he hasn't. He has no hammer.
You're right, because Uncle, chest in front of Uncle has hammer.
But of course, the check of back of escape is better for him, because in his place, because it's a lot faster for 3 items.
Yeah, actually, looking at this, that may come to hurt him, the fact that he got so much there. He may start clearing Eastern now rather than doing Uncle and front of escape.
Exactly, that is what I fear.
And Gamachu and Shiva are getting their very, very wealthy runs here in Cac Village. Well, oh, he is going to do Uncle Check, it looks like.
Ah. He will be so happy he does it.
Yes.
So Bottle Window was our first scam. So now Frostbite has Dark World access too. And I believe he won't do the rest of the escape. Will he?
Which won't hurt him.
Yes, he will.
He
Oh well,
does
I
decide
would
to, yep.
we see a Dark World check. There were pendants on Palace of Darkness, Misery Mire, and the green one in Thieves Town.
That's not a bad pendant layout. I mean, you still have Turtle Rock available, so there's all those chests you don't have to feel like you're going out of the way to get.
Yes, but I like T-Rock being pendant, which is not yet here, but well, I would like. Oh, Asa did. Go ahead.
Oh, I'll say what I didn't see what Old Man had, but in Dark World chest game we had Ether Tablet or Ether Medallion. Shiva picked that up.
Okay. Well, the old man just had some rupees, but that's out of logic actually what Ace is doing right now. But it is a nice call because you can finish Tower of Heaven.
Yeah, they have a fire source in the fire rod in case they are locked and can't do the Harabomb glitch.
And they also have access to East Death Mountain.
Which does have, what, 8 chests in it? Yeah.
Yes, and that's not bad because probably there can be the lamp somewhere hidden, and you need to double dip a dungeon in case. You can avoid it this way. Oh, you don't need a fire source?
Yep, so Tower of Hera is fully clearable here. We're just hoping there's no item in the basement. Oh, there's a bloomerang.
While Gamachu is doing Skullwood, also a good idea, you can finish that too.
Can honestly say Skullwood personally is a dungeon I don't like to do without Red Cane, just because of that room.
Okay. Yeah, but he has Blue Mayor and the Fire Rod, that's good.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
TT, which is good. I think he only does the first 4 checks if there are some items in it. Because you don't like to clear fully TT. Well, it is a green pendant after all.
It is green pendant. I wouldn't be surprised to see him finish it, but yeah, I also wouldn't be surprised to see him do just the first 4 chests.
I think it depends on the items he finds. Yeah, that's a blue cane. I would immediately go out. I found at least 2 or 3 items. That's Moldom dead.
that was a fast Moldorm.
Yeah, 3 times hammer hit.
Ooh,
Draw
that's
it
a
or
key,
split.
which means... Oof, that means we could see an item in the basement.
I didn't check what was on the big chest. I didn't
I
see.
don't think he did Big Chest.
Oh. Well, the compass and map. I don't know if he found one of them.
I believe he found compass, I want to say?
That's a very tough
There should be one.
moth fight.
Yeah, there. Ooh, yeah. Nice.
And finished.
Yeah, there should still be one item left in Tower of Hera.
Okay, so what we can say is that Thief Town and Sky Woods are absolutely in logic, while Tower of Hera wasn't. I wonder
And
where the bow is.
yeah, that's. I was thinking, where's the bow and where's the lamp? But we see just a single rupee in Spiral Cave.
But we don't need to find the bow anytime soon. Could be hidden a lot in the past. We could find flippers maybe, and then be used to do ice, or we could find anything.
Yeah, at this point, bow could really be anywhere.
But we can say bow can't be on pet.
True.
Pet should be dead already. The only thing it can wield is the ice rod.
Well, I guess it could wield silvers.
Yeah, of course, but then you will skip it.
Yeah, you'd just do silverless cannon.
Okay, non-good items here. Paradox Cave.
There's Red Cane in Thieves Town.
Ooh. Definitely one item we searched for.
And that could be a huge advantage here to Shiva, because that is, while it is a green pendant, it's still a pendant. I've also just noticed we have not seen a South Shore check yet.
That's true, Mini Molar Cave is missing. Well, they may do it. Maybe Ace is doing it now after the Hype Cave.
Yeah, that's very likely. As we see Shiva just absolutely walking all over blind.
Gamachu is doing the above the pose. Oh, there's his Master Sword in Hype Cave.
Eh, 3 out of 10 Hype Cave.
A Master Sword is not a bad thing to have.
Yeah, absolutely good thing to have. But Hype was no Kakariko village.
I wonder why the portal is so close.
And there's our flippers also.
Where?
Gamachu just picked him up in King's Tomb.
Ooh. And Ace found a Master Sword, a Tempered Sword. So another sword upgrade here. So that's basically the sword you want to have.
Absolutely.
And he tricked the portal with the bomb so he doesn't go in.
And we're finally going to get our mini Moldorm check.
Okay, Frostbite. Checking the Bumper Cave. Nope, nothing there.
And looks like mini Moldorm is filled with some bombs and a lot of love.
Yeah, a lot of pieces of love. Just totally not worth it.
Nope. But it looks like, yep, we're going to see a Cave 45 check here and probably Stumpy as well.
Frostbite also found the flippers. Flippers may lead to Ice Palace in the future, I'm not sure. Or to
And
Swamp.
Shiva found Shovel in Cave 45, which is a great place for it.
Yeah, absolutely. The only place better is Stumpy.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Stumpy, just 50 bucks on him. And second glove.
Okay,
Shiva
so
making all the right calls this game.
yeah, Ace doing it in the wrong order. He just went Stumpy and now K45.
Oh no.
Now needs to go back to check the shovel, but he will definitely do.
No,
He
Gamma
won't
just
skip
did the
it.
front half. Gamma just did the front half of Thieves Town and left.
Yeah, I would do it. I've done the same.
Oh no.
You
Gamma,
can't
you
blame
need to
him.
go back in there.
You can't blame him
No.
for doing so, but it's a bad idea, as we know.
Oh yes, because Turtle Rock is not a pendant, so he will need that red stick to get through Turtle Rock.
Yes. But it is a green pendant dungeon, so he will come back for it when he doesn't find what he needs. Well, it will take him, I think. So let's see what Frostbite is doing once he found the fourth chest.
Absolutely, as we see Ace doing digging game for a 5 rupee payout.
Okay, so Shiva is having a gold sword? No, I must be looking wrong. What is this sword?
I believe he still has fighters.
Oh. Okay. Well, but he has all the items he needed for Ice Palace. Oh, and that's the bombos.
Nice.
We're gonna need a medallion for T-Rock. I don't know which it is, but bombos is always nice to have.
Absolutely, and it looks like Frostbite is going to continue through Thieves Town as we see Ace headed, unlocking Thieves Town. Looks like he'll be doing his Village of Outcasts checks first.
Frostbite. He will always be so glad he does it. Like the Uncle route, oh, I done Uncle, nice. Now it's Thieves Town, the exactly same thing.
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna get that red cane, and he'll be like, "Wow, I'm really glad I came in here."
Okay, here Shiva is doing the invisible chest glitch, where you leave the chest in the dark world, and then while you are still in the iframes, speak to the... I don't know, what is his name?
I don't know what his name is. I've always just called him the thief.
He has some name, I don't know which name it is, so maybe Roy or something like that. But he will open an invisible chest for you. However, you have to speak with him in the iframes. Shiva doing the Thorshore now, we already seen that, while Gamachu is getting the Smith.
And Ace just left Thieves as well,
Aye.
after doing only the front half.
Well, you see, it's a 50-50 what you do.
Exactly. And that's a terrible feeling when you finally go back in there and realize, oh, that's where my item was.
But remember, the item is in the big chest. Some may even skip that one.
Yes, they do. I usually skip it unless I know I have to do it.
Okay, Shiva found his temperate 2, while Gamachu is getting his bombos. And Ace is going for Skull Woods.
Digital,
So-
correct. We have not seen a green pendant turn in or shish kebab closet.
Yes, that's well, that's the thing, you wanna go there if you have the bow, I think. Or if you're missing something.
Yeah, because then you can go right through Eastern at the same time.
But, well, I need to correct. I think Shiva will go there next.
I'm gonna guess more likely he'll clear out some of Palace of Darkness first and then mirror over.
No. Shiva will either go to Darshala first or to Death Mountain, I think.
That's true. That's very possible as well. As we see Frostbite finish off blind very quickly there to get his map.
Or first to Zora, could be.
And it looks like Shiva's going to check Ice Rod as well here.
You don't need to...
the most...
Yes, that's just a hard sorry. I just was reacting to the chat. Well, he says he's... And you said it too, dip into POD and then check Zaharshwala. I don't think on the way to POD you always check Zaharshwala. You can go there on the way.
Yeah, absolutely. As we see a water walk from Shiva.
Yeah, he doesn't have this boost yet. Oh, a book on the island! Might be needed, we don't know.
No, it wouldn't be needed because we have mirror and gold. Oh, well, I suppose we'd also need flute then.
Yes. That's what I mean. We could find flute, I think it's likely. But still, could be that we might need that book.
Gamma getting his tempered now.
So Shiva is the only runner who didn't do a crystal dungeon yet. Probably
like
Skull Woods. No.
Yeah, looks like he might be headed there now, actually.
Did he do the forest? I checks. I don't think so.
No, he has not done forest checks yet. My guess is he's gonna do the forest and then go right into Dark World to do Thieves. Or to do Skull Woods.
Definitely. Frostbite.
And I'm completely wrong because he's gonna go out of logic and do Death Mountain.
Yeah, that's what I thought he may do. Well, I think it's 50-50 again.
Oh, absolutely. It's hard to predict exactly where the runners will go or what they will do because every single chest they pick up kind of leads them in another direction.
Okay, there's a map check of Ace. And yeah, the ledge just has 10 bombs, the pyramid. Oh, is it a dead rock? I don't think. Close one.
Thanks, Dead Rock.
So Gemachu is doing a nice route. He's gonna do Catfish and check Zora right with him. Well, what is his money? Is it just 200 rupees?
I think he's gonna do this, do Catfish and then Waterfall Fairy and hope he hits a 300.
Ooh, that's a good call. I wouldn't go there if I need to, with this amount of money. He still hasn't do Tower of Hera, I would have gone there.
Well, there's a 20.
Ace picking up his flippers.
And Frostbite's doing his mini Moldorm here. And she was doing Tower of Hera.
Not getting the money he wanted. It's not a high chance to get the money there. You always only get it if you already have it. And Zora's Ledge wields bombs. He's not coming back, I think. Wonder what he's doing now. Oh yeah, the rest of the checks.
Yep, the rest of the water checks. And Frostbite's gonna check Island here, and he's gonna get his, what was on Island? Book.
Book. Book of Medura or something like that.
Book of Literacy.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we... no, it looks like we did see all the items in Tower, because the small chest had 100 rupees.
Okay. No.
So it
I
is...
believe you.
Yeah, so I think that's everything in Tower.
Yes, that's true, and I believed that was everything because how Ace went out of it, that looked like he didn't even think about going out. He just went out immediately.
Yep, yeah, because there's 2 chests left now, and one would be compass, one would be map.
Yeah, that's when you don't think about it. And so I was quite sure, but yeah, I couldn't know. Huh? This was a fast walk of Shiva. Ace.
Frostbite is blasting his way through Ice Palace as his Gamachu.
Ace is lacking 3 rupees, now 2 rupees.
And Ops just shovel it, yep. And apparently the shovel says, nah, you don't need rupees.
He's gone mad. Well, it still could be that one of those enemies gives us some. No, they drop bombs today.
I think the game is just trolling Ace.
Well, is he aware of doing a shovel with the boots at the same time? Oh no, he has a big 20. Okay.
Actually, if you shovel with boots, items don't pop out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I only knew you can shovel.
Yeah, every hole you dig while shoveling with boots is empty. I learned that the hard way.
I'm glad you told me. You see Gamachu doing the right side of Ice Pellet with a bomb jump.
And King Zoro with a little bit of love.
So apparently... Oh yeah, King Zoro's gaming. So apparently Ice Palace is bomb blocked. I mean bomb blocked. I mean hookshot locked. So you need to do with the bombs or skip the items.
Alright, we see Ace now. He's gonna get his back of escape checks done.
Okay, the right side of Ice Palace is not hookshot locked. Gamachu just did it for fun, I think.
Because you can actually go in reverse, so you don't have to use the hook shot.
And Shiva is the first one doing Dark Death Mountain.
And there's Gamachu's rupees he was looking for earlier, only Shiva got them.
Okay, we are about to see Dark Cross, I believe, or... Oh, just a map. What? He did the front of escape and the back of escape, and there was a map in the Dark Cross. Didn't he count?
Yeah, he must have missed that count.
Oh, that's too bad. I always rely on our runners to be more clever than I am.
Oh, me too.
Is that an attempt to hover?
It looks like Shiva's gonna try and hover this.
Maybe he tries again. No. And Gamachu as well as Frostbite are nearly synced up doing... Oh no. They're still missing an item.
I always find it hilarious when they come up through that locked door.
Spike Cave! Oh, it's in Logic, I forgot.
Yep, they do have Blue Cane.
The run could be pedestal, but it's unlikely. There can be the ice rod on the pedestal, or the what's it called?
Quake.
Yeah, the Quake Medallion. Those are the two items that could be needed and could be there.
Speaking of Quake, we do need that for Turtle Rock.
Oh, he just checked, I missed it.
Yep, Ace checked it, and it is required for Turtle Rock.
I
So let's
realized...
see it. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I realize Frostbite only having a Master Sword is going for Vitreous. Ice... How you call it? Ice...
Cold Stare.
Cold Stare, yeah. For Cold Stare, not for Vitreous. I always get confused by the ice.
Exactly. They all have giant eyes, so it's fine.
Definitely nicer to do it with a Tempered Sword.
Oh yes, absolutely. So let's see, at this point the items they are still missing that they need are going to be Hookshot, Ice Rod, Quake, and a bow.
Orange... Orange the Yord, we could need a flute if the pedestal is needed. Or if Misery Maya is holding our progression.
Yes.
We don't do the commentator's curse and predict if it is needed or not.
No.
Okay, so the Cold Star fight went nice for the both of them. I believe. I didn't see Frostbite beat Cold Stare, but I think he did.
I believe he did, yes.
Once he opens the
he
menu,
died,
we're gonna see.
Frostbite did die on there. We missed that. Thank you, chat.
But he's blue goo. Oh, that's too bad. All of our runners have a blue goo. By the way, Shiva has a bottle too. Might need to track that.
Yep, so look, at this point they're just kind of cleaning up each other's checks. So while they're doing that, I'd like to just let everyone know, kind of make a shout out here to follow these runners on Twitch: Ace Zero, Shiva Hayes, Gamachu, and Frostbite. Just from what I've seen, this being the first time I've seen them, they're all quite proficient runners, very skilled. And we also have the shout out for us commentators, myself, Kaius Gaming, and the Third X, and also our trackers, Phase9 Alex and Ricky of Kokiri.
You are free to follow us too.
Absolutely.
Just follow anyone.
Yeah, just go around and hit see if there's a random button on Twitch and just randomly start following people. So chat, we'll ask you, where do you think our next progression lies?
You could ask me too.
Well, see, the problem is if we guess, we're gonna be wrong. We know this. That's the commentator's curse.
Roberts, I'm totally fine with guessing wrong, because I mostly guess some weird places. And that's Shiva with the Mortular. I would guess that we need to go to Desert Palace, because we can clear Desert Palace.
Uninformed saying first chest in swamp. I don't think it's going to be in the first chest in swamp.
Frostbite is doing swamp, however, he doesn't have the hookshot, so I'm very confused by this play. You usually don't like to go in.
Exactly, but yeah, desert is definitely a possibility here since they have that book.
Yeah, Desert only wielding 2 items, but still, Desert is clearable and gives us one of our 2 red crystals.
Yes, it does. And then they're just a bow away from the other red crystal as well.
Yeah, and I think Gamachu is doing it. He's going for the Bombos tablet, and then after it, I believe he's going to check Agina or first the ledge. I'm not sure.
And there's a red mail.
Nope. Yes, and this is the ledge check. And he skips Agina, maybe doing it afterwards or never.
Probably afterwards when it spits him out of the back end of the dungeon anyway.
Frostbite is not very pleased finding a map there. He wants to find as much items as he can right. So Ace got the book too, only runner missing the book of Shiva. I think the book is a hint.
I'm thinking so too. And we will find out shortly since Gamachu is in desert.
I missed, did he check if it was boots locked?
I don't think it
first
matters if it's boots locked.
That's what I wanted to say.
Alright, and we still see Frostbite. He's still in swamp. He's probably about to do left side.
He needs to.
Yeah.
So Shiva is going for the big check in the north. Catfish and the other fish.
Yep. And it looks like there isn't. Yeah, there will be an item on Landmolus because we found both compass and map.
What?
And there's our
This is
lamp.
a lamp? That's a lamp in Swamp Palace.
Yes, it is.
So now all of our dark dungeons are in logic, and that's another bottle for Gamachu with a fairy. Always comes in handy.
Yep, that also puts our Death Mountain in logic that they've already done.
Yes, but the lamp is always pointing at Palace of Darkness finish, I think. No, we
No,
always have
afraid
fun
not, because they still need a bow before they can finish Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, it might be on Lemolas.
Very possible. Could also be in Palace of Darkness.
It's very weird to find the lamp in there. The red mail for him.
Bring a potion and hope for a bow-locked bow.
Yes, a bow locked bow. That could be something. If you play it on no logic, why not?
I think even if you play it on major glitches, that's valid.
Yes, of course. Okay, what was the item? I think it
I
was just
believe
a
it was
heart.
piece of heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a palace.
Oh, apparently V31 makes the potion glitch possible as under no glitches.
No. It makes no. It makes
Oh, could
there
be
could be a
silvers.
bow
Yeah.
progression. Yeah, but still, if there is no other bow in range, till you need to get something out of that boss or something like that, then you can't get it. You need to have a bow to get there. There could be a second bow.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Because the bow in V31, the bows were changed to progressive.
Yeah, I always learned it that way.
We see both Ace and Frostbite now doing their Desert Palace, and Shiva's going into Ice Palace.
Yeah, which Gamatu has already finished. Frostbite didn't. Well, he will be lucky to grab the ferry right now, because with it, he could have finished it. I believe he still has his blue potion, and I'm disappointed. Oh, he does not collect the ferry, and I'm very disappointed he didn't use the blue potion in the fight.
Yeah, that seems weird that he didn't use it in the fight with Cold there.
I mean, you never want to waste a potion, but sometimes it's worth it.
Absolutely, especially in Ice Palace, which is relatively long to get back through, just to get to Cold Stare for a second fight.
Oh, and see his life count now. Okay, so I believe Gamachu skipped Agina, and Ace is doing it.
No, Gamachu did do a Gina. It was 50 rupees.
Oh, okay. What do you think? Is that lamp found some advantage?
As of right now, I don't think the lamp is a huge advantage for anyone because, I mean, I'm pretty sure most of these runners know how to do all the dark runs except maybe Palace of Darkness.
Yeah, I believe so too. I think the Pillars of Darkness, most of Pillars of Darkness is in logic with Fire Rod.
Yeah, absolutely. Because Dark Maze has torches, so it would be in logic.
Ace forgetting he didn't do a second. Yeah, Ace thought that he has already two red crystals.
Nope, one is still in Eastern Palace waiting for you.
I think he mixed it up and thought that Tower of Hera is one red crystal, or probably Skywoods, but I think Tower of Hera. I think he mixed that one up because he went in and was like, what? Then did the map check and checked the inventory. Pyramid, EP, Sasha, and Pot. Yeah, Green Pendant turn in. We already saw the closet, but not Green Pendant, I think.
No one. I don't think we've seen Closet yet. I don't think anyone went back there.
Huh.
Yes, they've already done Super Bunny.
Yes, Super Bunny, Dark Death Mountain already done. They already did the bonk chest in the hookshot cave.
Yep, I'm trying to think here. They have Swamp is done, Skull, Thieves, Ice, can't do Mire, can't do Turtle. Yeah.
Yes, it has to be something on the eastern side. So Frostbite is doing Ice Palace again.
Round 2, I guess. Yeah, I can't think of anywhere else they could check at this point that would hold progression for them.
Tiara is needed. You need Quake to get in, and you can't do anything without Samaria. Oh well, you could do if you can hover this far. I already seen it twice.
Well, we do have
But-
Samaria.
Whoa,
We just
yes, but not on every runner. So
Correct.
we could find something in tier if we had the Quake. Oh, I hope for this. Like, get into Eastern.
Gamma does have Quake. I didn't see where he got Quake.
Huh?
Apparently Gamma got Quake somewhere.
Chat, tell us. Cold Stare. Quake is on
Oh,
Cold Stare?
Cold Stare has Quake.
So then Shiva
Yeah.
has it too. Well, I
Yep.
would take that as a hint to go to TR and not Eastern.
Yeah, so would I. Considering TR's a crystal and the number of chests in there, I try and get it done as soon as I have everything I need.
Yes, Samaria is in Thieves Town, in the back in the big chest, and Ace didn't do it, and Gamachu didn't do it too because they only checked the first half. So 50% of our runners skipped the Samaria, which they don't know, but it was totally a good thing in their side. Like, we know there is a Samaria, but they don't, and they already found 2 items in the front. And they're just 4 items in.
Exactly, and we did see just rupees and bombs in Shish Kebab Closet. As Frostbite taking care of Cold Stare now, getting his Quake medallion.
Yeah, and some rage
Rage
slashes.
slash.
Always like to see those. Frostbite is doing that very often. He very often does rage bombs too, you know that? So he's planting a bomb in above a chest. He checked which wields an item he needed long ago. Like when he checks last location and finally finds the hookshot, then he will bomb it.
Oh, nice. Half magic in Palace of Darkness, left side. But that does
Genau.
mean it's bow locked, so they cannot go any further in Eastern without either potion glitching or having a bow.
Absolutely. What I wanted to say that oh, there's Gamachu going into TR? No, just opening and checking the Dark Death Mountain because he has no Samaria. Frostbite going for TR, I think so. And Dark Death Mountain. Well, he did once drop all his bombs, like he raged bombed with his last bomb and then needed it.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Alright, so it looks like Ace is gonna try and find his progression here in Eastern, so who knows, maybe he'll find something that'll lead him continue on.
Yeah, I like this variation. Like Frostbite definitely going to check here in Death Mountain. He wasn't in Tower of Hera and he wasn't anywhere. Oh, there's a fetch quest. Do you wanna do a fetch quest?
Doesn't everyone love fetch quests?
So now Ace is doing something which he thinks is out of logic, but actually it is in logic to go there.
And yes, chat, he did actually skip that first chest in... Ace did skip that first chest in Eastern.
Yeah, it's a good call to do so.
Yeah, he's hoping to find his three items without having to get that chest.
And even if he doesn't get it, he has a mirror and just checks it now. Or he doesn't. Okay, Frostbite doing this Tower of Hera play, and then I think we'll continue to do all the other things on Darktick Mountain. And I think he may think about dipping into Turtle Rock. And if he does, it would be a good call, because I think we ran out of checks. There must be progression either there or on the shroom.
Absolutely, because we know there's nothing they can get to unless that first chest in Eastern has it. And we're seeing Ace doing the new glitch for this room, where instead of using the potion, he just buffers movements for the Mimic, pushing it through the wall and out of the room.
Yeah, I've seen that one once, but I still can't redo it.
Me either, I still rely on the potion glitch.
Ah, I failed that one too. But I think it's much more easier than this glitch.
Actually, the potion glitch was the first glitch I learned how to do.
Okay, my first glitch was the other potion glitch, the Dark World fake flute.
Oh, okay, yep.
Which is not allowed here.
Yeah.
But I just did it for myself.
That's good. Good thing you didn't get, yourself disqualified out of a race or something.
No.
There's our hook shot. It is bow-locked in Palace of Darkness.
That's a nice find. I mean, Palace of Darkness is something where you will go when you check Eastern Palace. But still, it's kinda... well, it's not really on the route.
A little bit of rage there from Ace because he missed his bomb throw. So the real question is, where is the first bow? Is it in that first chest in Eastern, or is it in TR?
Ah, this is the body glitch by Gamachu, finding the hookshot 2 then, soon.
He really needs to go back into Thieves, though. He needs that red cane at this point.
I believe there was a small tracking error because Ace should have the hookshot and not Shiva.
Yes.
Shiva hasn't a hookshot yet. Maybe the tracking software is trolling us.
That's very possible.
It always does when I do tracking.
I've tracked once, and yeah, the tracking software was interesting.
Yeah, you have to click 5 times one item, then he marks it in the tracker, but he doesn't mark it outside.
Alright, thank you, Trackers, for fixing that between Ace and Shiva for the hookshot.
So Frostbite almost did every check on Death Mountain. The Moldorm trolled him, so he gonna rage again.
Yep.
Those rages cost him time.
They do.
The switch costs so much time to rage. He entered the wrong door. Happens to me.
I do it too.
Ah, Ace doing a blind.
Doing a very dark maze. Yep.
Just needs to hit to die and fails to... I don't know where those torches are too. I'll never find them when I search them. But Ace, I believe, did Ace pick up the fairy? I'm not sure. Shiva, by the way,
I
Shiva
don't
has a bottle.
believe... Oh, Shiva does have a
Or
bottle,
two.
yes.
I'm not sure if he picked up the fairy. I think a fairy pick up early is totally worth it. Yeah, he takes safety.
Yep, chooses to use his blue goo there.
Frostbite checking the medallion, and it is the right one, so he will dip in.
Yep, so we're gonna see our TR check here, and we're gonna see what's locked behind TR, and it's 7 items.
Yeah, very unlikely to see him only opening it and then saving quitting. Okay, Ace going out.
And let's see if Shiva does this first chest here in Eastern. He
Yes.
does, so we are gonna see what this is. Here comes Bo. Nope, piece of heart. That tells us that Bo is on Mushroom or TR.
Yes, of course, Ace can clear Swamp Palace now because of that hookshot. So can Gamma2 do. Both runners are attempting to do it. But that are both runners who didn't get in the back of Thieves Town to get the cane. So it was their last location check on Eastern. And
Yes,
they must, well, both of them must know that they missed something, because they found nothing in logic which gives them progression. So both of the runners should know they missed something. Oh no, the both of them found the shroom, so they could check the shroom too.
absolutely, and the longer they stay away from Thieves Town, the further behind they risk falling, because they need that red cane.
Apparently, but it still shroom gives a chance. We should mark the shroom on Ace, I think. Ace at least has it. I didn't see if Gammachu picked it up too. Oh, there's a bow!
There's our bow, yep.
Frostbite has the bow. That's nice. I'm curious. Will he go and stay in, or will he just mirror back now? I just think he stays in, which I wouldn't do. I mean, you can find
it's
the
one of those...
ice rod here.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, if he finds the ice rod here, then, you know, he's in a great position because he can just finish the dungeon.
Yeah, I think that's a call. As a runner, you always have to make a call when you feel behind or like something. You just make a call and guess. Okay, I think the ice rod is here. If it is here, I win. If it's not, I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, if we find an ice rod, we would be in no mode.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, as soon as we find the ice rod, we are in no mode.
The ice rod is our only item left, which we are searching for. It could be it could be anywhere right now. It still could be on the pedestal, but I think that's not true.
Yeah, I think it's very unlikely that it's gonna be on the pedestal.
That's to the commentator's curse. Ice rod is not on pedestal.
Yeah, and now because we've said it's not on pedestal, it's gonna be on pedestal.
But as he said that, it's... Wait.
Wait, yep. I just caused the commentator's curse to have a paradox and explode.
Speaking of, Shiva just now does swamp. He had and check it without the hookshot, I think. Or did he went pot? No, I don't think so.
No, Shiva has not gotten the hook shot yet, I don't believe.
Okay, Frostbite leaving into the Mimic Cave. Mimic Cave usually has bombs.
Wonderful. Just what he needed, I think. As Ace picks up his lamp there in Swamp.
So the lamp doesn't give him any information. Oh, that's a mirror shield.
Yep, that's a mirror for Frostbite, and I'm sure he's really unhappy to see that.
Yes, because mirror shield absolutely does a small lag, which is bad for you when you're running. And it is another item wasted.
Absolutely, yeah. Most casual players love to see mirror shield. Our runners don't.
Now he can do laser bridge. Well, he was aware of doing laser bridge either way. You can make that safe entrance if you want, but he has the burner too, so well, he could do either way, either dying or skipping. You can even skip those attacks if you're skilled. Oh, that's the third bottle for Gamachu now. And oh,
There's our flute on the laser bridge, so we could now see Fluff and Powder.
Pedestal is absolutely in logic now. Yeah, like in no mode. And that's a save and quit. And I
So
believe...
now, where does Frostbite take these items? Does he do Magic Bat? Does he go to Flute? Does he go to do Eastern and Odd? Okay, I'll rephrase. Does he go to do Meyer?
Okay, no. But obviously first you're gonna see a Swag Duck.
Yeah. He's gonna activate his flute, definitely.
And then he will go to Eastern, of course, because he has a flute and that's a very nice flute position. Very nice and fast to do it this way.
Yeah, he'll probably do Pod because he'll flute right to the Dark World portal, go through Pod, finish that, and then do Eastern right behind that.
I think he will leave Pod as soon as he finds the hookshot, because he's nearly in go mode then.
That's true, yeah. And Pod is
or he will do the other checks, but not check. Oh, right. Maya check could be nice too. It's very fast.
Yeah.
But I really doubt he's going for Hammer Sword.
Yeah, very unlikely that we'll see him actually finish Pod since it's a pendant.
The Swagnet and the Red Meringue.
Two very, very important items.
Yeah, the chat is pointing out very many Ice Rod hunts here in version 31. Oh, Gamachu is double dipping Thieves Town. He knows he missed something. That's a good idea, Gamachu.
Good job, Gamachu. That's exactly what you need to do right now.
Frostbite refusing to pick up a bottle with a B. And goes to Eastern and Port area. Checking the closet. And yeah.
And we'll also see our green pendant check then when he goes to check closet.
I believe we already seen it. Didn't we? No, not.
No, the only person we saw do closet check didn't have green pendant.
If that's the Ice Rod, then it's settled.
That would be hilarious if it's the Ice Rod.
We see the shroom.
Oh, Sankard is green.
Just
So Shiva did check it. Okay.
Does the Sankard look different?
No, Shiva checked it apparently.
Okay, so Shroom is not giving us progression 2, just a piece of love. Well, did Shiva do fake powder? I don't think so.
But now with that bow, we do have the ability to finish Eastern, which means we'll also get fairy pyramid check, pyramid fairy.
Yes, a lot of checks resulting of this. Well, it's totally the play to do this right ahead. You'll probably be in go mode after this, or well, as we know, you can do swamp after it, and that's what I would do after it, and then I would do the rest of the checks. Cause he already did left side swamp, it's only a run through, and it's not much faster as if you're in go mode. Gamachu getting the cane!
Absolutely. And he is going to continue to go. It looks like he's going to get his green pendant as well. I'm guessing because he doesn't want to risk having to come in here a third time.
Yes, he thought about going out, but didn't.
And Blind is, since Blind is a completely scripted fight, I'm sure Gamachu doesn't mind spending a few extra moments here doing it.
You know, that's the fight I can't still do scripted.
I'll admit, I try and just do it with Blue Cane and just stand there next to him.
If I had the blue cane, yes. Okay, Shiva going into T-Rock 2 after checking the shroom. I think that's the last location for Shiva.
Yep, he will get his bow and his magic powder here.
Yes. I think, well, Shiva did went to Pot and Eastern, I think. So that's the last location, I think. I didn't pay attention to Frostbite. Did he went into Pot?
No.
So he's doing Eastern first. Okay.
Yes, Mushroom was checked. It was just a piece of heart.
Still no powder check. Okay, Gamachu turning in that green pendant.
And Shiva going the long way around here.
And Gamachu apparently will go... What? 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 Didn't Gamachu gun into POD and Eastern already? Did he skip Eastern?
I believe he skipped Eastern. I think he only did Pod.
Okay, no progression in Eastern. Only a map was missing. I didn't count that. Ah, Shiva finding the bow. And
sure, he's fine. I'm sure he's happy to finally have that now.
Yeah, but he should be unhappy because he checked it last location, and I think he feels behind, and he is going to try to clear Turtle Rock of the same reason because he feels behind.
And he's actually, ironically, not very far behind.
Exactly. The one who is last, I think, is Ace.
Absolutely, because he's still missing his red cane, and that is a big thing that he needs to get.
Ace spent a lot of time, which Frostbite don't need to do this pot, because the clip took a lot of time. Well, Ace is raging sometimes. Might cost the same amount of time.
It may, yep, absolutely. So it looks like our next stop is going to have to end up being Pyramid Fairy, I would guess. Since we know there's nothing in Eastern.
You mean Frostbite? Yes.
Yeah, Frostbite does get his hook shot here.
And as I said, hookshot and mirror out. That's what I would have done too. Yeah, I think you're right.
It could also be in Hookshot Cave. Now that we have Hookshot, we have not seen the rest of the chests in Hookshot Cave yet.
True. I wonder what he does last locate. Or if he just goes to Swamp first. Yes, I definitely would go to Swamp first and then check the pyramid.
Absolutely. Since Swamp is a crystal anyway, he might as well just finish it quickly and move on.
Yeah, he can go mode Swamp nearly because he checked the left side already.
Yep.
So that's not a lot of time loss. Okay, Cold Stir for Ace. So Ace, what you doing? Do you realize that you shouldn't have that hook shot?
Exactly. Where is Ace going? He's going to Death Mountain. Okay. He's going to check Hookshot Cave.
Obviously. It could be the second bow in Hookshot Cave, but I think the second bow is where it always lies. It is in my tower. Did you get the silvers in my tower?
Did you get the silvers in my tower? And Gamachu's going to head to do Hookshot Cave as well here before he heads into TR. There's Ice Rod.
Whoa. Where was it? In Hookshot Cave?
In Hookshot Cave. That puts us in no mode.
That's very nice, especially for Gamachu, who can now finish Turtle Rock. And I believe Gamachu didn't dip into Turtle Rock, did he?
No, he has not been in Turtle Rock yet. He just opened it.
So that's a huge time advantage.
Yes. And Ace is going to get his Ice Rod, which I'm sure is going to tell him he needs to go to Turtle Rock, but he's still missing his red cane.
So that could be a bad thing for Frostbite. I'm not sure whether he will check Hookshot Cave I'm not sure. I mean, Hookshot Cave is exactly in front of Turtle Rock, and he already dipped into Turtle Rock and got all the items he can get.
And guys, mark your timers, check your clocks. At 1:13:55, Gamachu has actually entered Go mode.
Indeed. By the way, Pat is dead. For Gamachu, the last item to find was in fact the bow, as we were searching for the ice rod the whole time.
Yep.
Shiva is doing an intentional death. I think to save this portal as long as he can.
Very likely, and it looks like Frostbite's going to go, now that he's finished with Swamp, he's going to go check out Pyramid Fairy.
Yes, I would do so too. It's on the way.
Absolutely.
Another swag duck. Okay, Ace, do you remember?
Well, he's at Sanctuary, which is the right place to go if he's headed back to Thieves.
Indeed. I really hope he's going there.
I really hope so, too.
It really looks like it. I mean, he has no checks left, does he?
I don't believe he does, no. Now, if you're
Last look at
Gamachu,
it.
do you check Laser Bridge for second bow?
I believe he won't. Because Gamachu skipped the lever chest. I think he will skip the... I think he will just go mode then. I think he feels quite behind for not getting the Sumaria in first try.
Yeah, probably. He probably thinks he's quite a ways behind.
I mean, we're only watching 4 racers. How many racers do we have?
That I do not know.
Someone has to know it. He might not be the first in go mode, but for us he is.
Yes. Magic Bat did have silver arrows, by the way. He had our second bow.
Who checked it?
Shiva.
Oh. I see Frostbite checking the shroom. Oh, and Frostbite never went for Zora.
No, he didn't.
Definitely, I can understand why he does it now, but that's a huge time loss, bro. You have the most cleared dungeons yet. You will probably end up... Yeah, he lost his lead, I think.
Yeah.
Gamachu's in
Gamachu,
go mode.
yeah, go moding his Trinex here.
And Eastern,
Trinex.
yeah, and Eastern is very fast clearable, much more faster than when going to Turok again.
And Ace is about to finally find his red stick here.
Just a few moments ago, I think he will go to the self of the fake maiden first, and then... Yes.
Yep, and that will lead him to his bow, which will... what is he missing besides that? That's everything.
Yes, of course. He's doing the same thing as Gamachu, but Gamachu eventually went to Thieves Town much more faster and not did it last check.
Yes.
Frostbite will be unpleased to see this. No rage slashers, however. Yeah, Shiva just deleted the portal and needed to have a few more checks because Shiva is still not in go mode.
Nope, Shiva still needs his Ice Rod. And
Shiva
Gamachu is...
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. We see Gamachu heading into Eastern here to finish up his last crystal.
Yet another script blind find. Did I say blind find? Blind fight? Oh, that's a pet check! We see it, guys! A pet check! We're gonna learn what's on pet before the time's up.
Poor Frost, he's like, where is my Ice Rod?
He will be very unpleased when he sees it. It's a what?
10 arrows.
Oh yes. It's a third bow! No, it isn't.
Yeah. No, it'll give you 10 shots with the bow. It's 10 arrows.
Oh no!
Wait, I don't think Frostbite... Yeah, Frostbite has not done any of the Meyer checks yet.
Oh, then, okay. I thought he did, didn't he? Yeah, he
Wait.
No, you're wrong. He did.
He did. That's right. He's going into Meyer. Oh,
Well,
Frostbite, no! Use your hook shot!
Gamachu's on their way to clear the last dungeon, then doesn't need to do the Janet's Tower.
No, he's going, he'll be going straight to Ganon.
Yeah, he has everything he needs and even more.
And has 17 hearts, so I think he's plenty healthy.
Okay, Gamachu's Frostbite is wasting a lot of time. Gamachu is doing it. Now we can't play a big key guessing game, guys, because it is a fast Ganon seed.
Unless
I know.
Gamachu for some reason decides to swag and go into Ganon's tower, but I don't think so.
I know you are disappointed, so am I. I really wanted to see something which is needed on that. What's with Shiva? Oh, Shiva is setting up a death warp? But why? I think he deleted the portal.
Yeah, I don't know why he would death warp here.
Yeah, just do a death, I mean, because I think he deleted the portal already. Oh, that's a hookshot for Shiva. So Shiva
Yep, now
really
all
likes
he
to
has
see
to
that.
do, yeah, now all he has to do is take that hook shot and go to Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, and well, if you're playing as Shiva, you maybe see it as as something which was intended by the seed. Like, hey, here's the hookshot, go to Hookshot Cave.
Yep, or I mean, the only other thing it could say is, here's the hook shot, go to Swamp Palace.
Either is good.
Absolutely. I mean, he still has to finish Swamp Palace anyway because it is a crystal.
He again gives us something to know.
Gives us the Kefka quote from Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, Ace will finish. Oh, and he finally finds that bow.
I think Ace is happy to see that.
I'm not sure. He already did a bow skip.
Well, yeah, he already did both skip, but now he is in go mode as well at 122.55.
And he last located it on there, I think, so yeah. Not very happy with that.
I'm sure you would have been happier finding it a lot earlier.
Shiva and Frostbite are both just wasting their time right now. I wonder who of them both will finish first. I'm pretty sure Gamachu will be our first runner in our restream to finish. And I think Ace is quite leading to be second.
Absolutely, with both Frostbite and Shiva searching pendant dungeons for the Ice Rod, I think we will see Ace finish before they do.
Oh, Ace Frostbite went out of my. I don't know if he counted the items. I didn't pay that much attention. But I hope he's going to yes.
He is going to Death Mountain, so he's probably, yep, there's the hookshot. He's going to Hookshot Cave. But he gets dead rocked.
Still, that's not his last location. I would have liked to see him check the Batcave first, because that would be another check and it wouldn't turn out very bad. I think it's... I'm not sure if... I think it's faster. And GG's
And
for...
chat, get your GG's because Gamachu is just about to finish his run here. And sorry to talk over you there, third.
No problem. You're good. But he needs to cross that. Yeah, GG.
GG at 124.48. Beautiful, beautiful. And at one point we thought Gamma was gonna be quite far behind by missing that red stick. GG Gamachu.
GG. So officially that double dip into pot, into T-Star, we really have to ask about that.
Absolutely, I have it in my notes to ask him about that.
Oh, and do you see what I see? Shiva is
Yes,
going
sir.
into Misery Maya too,
Oh no.
while
Here comes the
Frostbite
rage
finds the
slashes.
ice rod. Slashes,
Yep.
slashes, slashes.
There's the rage slashes.
You will remember Frostbite from now on.
So it looks like our official time for Gamachu is 124.48. We had Banta in first with a 121 even, Obscure Lifeform in second with 124.34, and Gamachu took third place.
GG's Gamachu, he just joined us.
Hey, GG's, thanks.
So I guess the first question is that red cane.
Yep, that felt pretty bad.
How do you feel about that one?
I am definitely not a fan of doing backup pendant Thieves Town. You know, I always hate doing that. And that was the first thing I did. Well, no, that was after I did that after Skullwood, but I still had a lot of world open to me, and it just didn't feel right going in there that early on. But I did notice that I was gonna find something in there once I found the hook shot that was bow locked in pod. All I had at that point was Thieves Town, Eastern, and yeah, and that's it. Eastern and Thieves Town. Because I was kind of banking that the bow was gonna be inside Swamp. You know, I figured it was gonna be maybe the first fort chest or something, like a logical double dip. But when that wasn't the case, what did I find there? I found a lamp. Yeah, that was pretty gross too, left side.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
we discussed about that too, that skipping the last checks of Turtle Rock, Thieves Town only doing the very first four, and we were like, well, it's 50-50 what I would do. And then we saw the runners, two of our runners doing that skip and two not doing that skip.
Yeah, it felt bad, but you know, GG's for them for getting that, because yeah, that's always ugly, having to go on the backside Thieves Town and there's nothing there.
Absolutely. We were at one point, I was even thinking, I'm like, well, if he doesn't go back and get that red cane soon, he's gonna end up getting, like last place on the restream. But you were actually first on the restream because you went back and most people were still hunting for the ice rod.
Yes. Your last item wasn't the ice rod, was it?
No,
Bow.
it was the bow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually on the hunt for bow, because once I found Samaria, I was about to save and quit, but I figured no, I still need to find that bow. It could be on that green pendant. Went to turn it in, not there, so I went to Eastern. It's not there. I got a mushroom, and I'm just I have mushroom Zora left, and TR was the other dungeon I had open to me. That looked much more appealing to me. Went up there, got the ice rod. Where was the ice rod? Oh, Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot.
Yeah, that felt good doing it in one dip.
Yes, because so some runners did get the Cane of Samaria very early, but then went to Hookshot Cave doing the first check and went to Turtle Rock diving to the laser bridge and then going out and need to find that ice rod then, because it's in Hookshot Cave, you don't find it.
Oh, they went up there without the hookshot.
Yeah, of course. 3 of them went up there without the hookshot, so yes.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
And I believe we saw 2 runners dive into Turtle Rock without the ice rods, so doing it twice then, that's not a nice thing to do. Frostbite last located the ice rod nearly.
Yep, and she was still looking for his ice rod.
Yeah, both of them went to Misery Mire, and that's not a bad check if you think about it.
Where was the flute?
Huh?
Where was the flute? Inside
The
TR?
flute. Oh, the flute was
King's Rock. Or King's Tomb.
no,
Kingston.
no, the flute wasn't Kingston.
Oh, no.
The flute was on Laser Bridge.
Oh, Laser Bridge.
No.
No, where
Yeah,
was it?
okay.
There?
Yeah, it was. Yep, you're right. Laser Bridge.
Laser Bridge.
Because it was flute and powder.
Flute and powder was on Laser Bridge. By the way, Silvers are at the Batcave. And now we see Frostbite doing his Ganon fight. Still doing it silverless. The only one has the silvers is Shiva, but Shiva is last locating that ice rod.
Yeah, I can't really blame them. I mean, going back up the mountain for just 3 checks when you just got the flute. You know, Mire looks more appealing than the, hookshot cave.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
Ace also snitched that hookshot out of pot like you did. But Ace last located the Samaria in Thiefstone. He simply forgot about the Thiefstone and that he snitched the Palace of Darkness hookshot, I think.
So, Gamachu, one last question for me. How overall do you feel about the seed? Did you feel it was still a pretty good seed, or?
Yeah, it was good overall. I did enjoy it. I did like that really early Dark World access. Yeah, because I had Hammer going into Kakariko and Love and Pearl were in there. And I got Mirror too, so I just figured, oh, this is awesome. I could just, combo all the checks from Light World with the Dark World. Because I still hadn't done many Moldorm and, South checks. But yeah, I really did enjoy it overall. Really nice.
That's nice to hear, but because you somehow went from 0 to hero in this restream.
Yeah.
Yep, being the first one to find that ice rod definitely made the difference for your race.
Yeah, in that case, I'm just glad it was right there in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, totally fine. And we get our GGs ready for Frostbite. He's just about to finish and cross the laser. Ace is doing his Ganon fight on phase 2, 3?
Phase 3, yep.
And Shiva's still on the hunt for the Ice Rod. Well, he's doing Swamp Palace now. And GG's for Frostbite.
Yep, with what looked like a time about 1:33:15. And we are joined by Frostbite. GG, Frostbite.
Thanks, guys. I mean, that was a nightmare for me, but it was okay, I guess.
Yeah, we
Rip
saw
Hover
your
Seeds.
message.
I have to be the only idiot that did the seed in logic, too. I mean, I guarantee you I was. I bet I was the only person in the entire race that went into Swamp Palace before they found the hook shot.
Actually, no.
Oh no!
Oh, really not? That seems surprising, because the only reason I did it is because I died in Ice Palace, obviously.
Well, that was a weird thing. Why didn't you use your potion there?
Yeah, I was planning on it after I hit him for that one swipe, but I just mistimed it, and it was bad.
Ah, that comes bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was about 3 minutes, and then, like, literally, super hover seed. I'm surprised Bonta didn't finish quicker, because if you could have gone up and got the ice rod the first time, or if you had the hook shot, which would have been very plausible as well, could have saved so much time. But, I don't know. I don't really like these fast seeds. I don't like boot starts, so it was pretty reasonable for that. I mean, given that I died in Ice Palace, I mean, I would have forfeited if I wasn't on Restream 100% right at that point. I was super tilted.
The GG's for A0, he just finished now.
GG's Ace. GG Gamma, too. Good finish, buddy.
Yo, GG's.
Yep, so a quick time update. We have SAGTG with 4th place at 1:26:59. Koride was 5th with 1:28:37. And Voosh was 6th with 1:32:51. And Frostbite was 7th with 133.08.
And we're just about to get the other two timings, so give us a moment.
Matt the Ogre took 8th with 134.21, and Ace took 9th with 134.28.
Speaking of Ace,
Yep.
GG.
GG's Ace.
Yeah, GG's Ace.
Thanks. GG's, everybody.
So Ace, that red cane.
Yeah, the red cane was, I wouldn't say my biggest problem, surprisingly. Even though I last locationed it. I think that makes sense to leave that out, and it didn't set me behind probably by too much, I would imagine. But yeah, it wasn't great having to go back to Thieves Town for that.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask you is, you snitched the hookshot out of Palace of Darkness, but did you then realize, well, you went so late to Thieves Town, I think you ran out of checks before.
Yeah, I absolutely last locationed it. That was the only thing left was there were 2 items in Thieves Town I knew, plus the green pendant. I was really hoping that hookshot would give me an advantage, so I leaned on that a little bit, and I had a couple other things that kind of threw wrenches at me. One, if I can ask, what were the red crystals? This one?
Yeah, that was a nice thing
East-
too. With
yep,
the red crystal,
Eastern and
and
Desert.
yes, yeah, because you checked that.
Okay.
Did you think it was Tower of Hera?
Yes, I put on my tracker Hera and Desert, which is why when I got the book, I was thinking, oh, okay, instead of checking the pyramid ledge and the front of escape and then going to pod, I figured I'll go ahead and save quit, go to desert, and then grab the pyramid ferry on my first trip to the pyramid. But I realized that didn't work out.
Yeah, we saw you going in, waiting a moment, going out, checking menu again, checking map.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he definitely searched for the red crystal and he thought he already got it. And finally, Shiva is in go mode now at 1 hour, 37 minutes, something about like that. Last located the
Yep.
ice rod.
Yeah, that
and then
ice rod was
tried to
super
blow up
rude.
the chest. Yeah,
The
that
ice rod-
ice rod was pretty rough.
Yeah, that ice rod really took the lead out of Frostbite.
Yeah, it did. And Shiva. At one point, Shiva was quite a ways ahead, and then everything fell apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that was Thief Down.
Yeah, I was going all the way in Thieves Town because I felt I was on a really, really good route at that time, so I was going to route efficiently early because I feel like I got the hammer very quickly. I had Dark World really nicely, and then I love the shovel to the mitts combo. That was a thing of beauty right there. But then, yeah, obviously the whole Ice Palace thing went wrong. But I thought about going to pod because it was a pendant as well, quite early. But I feel like if I'd gone earlier, I wouldn't have left on the hook shot. I would have full cleared it. So I guess sort of in the end that saved me. But yeah, I mean, if you went up to Death Mountain before you got the hook shot or you can't hover, this seed just sucked.
Yeah, absolutely. The placement of the ice rod really hurt, especially considering where the hook shot was and what you were supposed to do to get it by logic.
Exactly. The logic was terrible. And I guess the other thing is if you'd have gone up before the myths and left the whole Dark World, it probably would have been something you would have gone to a lot quicker. And I mean, I specifically faded it because I know people hover like Bonta in this race, and I figured if it was there, it was really bad for me. And obviously I leaned into friggin' Flute, which was just a huge debate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Shiva tried to hover and failed. So that's a bad thing. He would have had that ice rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to hover as well. You may not have noticed it was so short of an attempt, but I made one effort.
I wasn't going to bring it up. Yeah, you made one effort, and I think you made almost 2 whole steps before you were falling down.
Hey, that's better than I can do.
Me too.
Yeah, hover is experiently. Hover is so hard to do.
Yeah, it's just like a technical video gaming thing. Either you can sort of execute it with your setup and your muscles, or you can't. And my setup is absolute garbage, so it's really tough for me to do. I've tried a few times.
Oh, do you guys want to know where the second bow was?
Sure. Not really, I guess.
It was in the Bat Cave, so Turtle Rock really hold our 2 bows.
Yeah.
As Turtle Rock gave us the powder too.
Where was the mushroom?
Eastern Palace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Big chest of Eastern Palace. That's right. Yeah.
So
Not
you
that I would
could,
ever fake powder, but
yeah, you could have fake powdered it, I guess.
yeah. You're right. I saw Light World and I thought about it very briefly, and then I was like, that's really weird. I was thinking, oh great, that's gonna be and then I looked at my thing and I was gonna say Ice Rod Cave, lovely.
Oh, I guess I should have tried the fake powder since I saved and quit after the mushroom turn in, and then I went to no, I should have probably fake powdered after getting the cane in Thieves Town, but it wouldn't have mattered, I guess, since
Yeah.
I was still looking for the bow.
Yeah, for you, that was a good routing after that.
Yeah.
You
I guess
found
I
the
think
item in the right order.
I don't know if it was evident on here, but one of the items that really messed me up, I'm sure you guys noticed I farmed for money for Zora. Getting those flippers at that time was really unfortunate, I thought. It really hurt me.
Yes, you were farming for like 3 rupees.
Yeah, so the way it worked out, I was planning on doing King's Tomb into Graveyard Ledge, and I knew I hadn't done the Back of Escape yet, so I was just going to drop down right there, and it was perfect. It would save me from doing a save and quit to do just the Back of Escape. But then I got the flipper, so I thought, well, I guess maybe I should follow this and go east over to Catfish in the Zora area. I'm so close on rupees. I knew that the Ropas, I believe is what they're called, were dropping the price pack for rupees. So I figured there's almost no way I'm not going to get, 25 rupees before I get there, or 27 or something is what it was. It was so close, and couldn't dig them up,
Yeah.
couldn't get them from enemies.
It's a right good call to do this. And skipping that TT is not a bad idea either. We talked about this and we thought like, yeah, we may do it for a 50% chance. And 2 of you did. And 2 didn't on our restream. Oh, there's Shiva is now going into Ganon fight.
Yeah,
With
I feel
Silvers.
nice. I feel personally, if it hadn't have been the green pendant, or if I had have been over to the eastern area, I would have skipped out. But because it was the green pendant and I hadn't checked that entire side of the world, I figured I would just do it and get the green pendant and kill that bird if it was needed early.
So Frostbite, had you checked even Sahasrara early on?
No, I didn't check
none
anything.
of that. Okay, yeah.
I was in the dark world at like really, really early. Like I don't even remember exactly what I did. Like CAC, back of escape, front of escape, Skullwoods,
Okay, that's funny because that's almost exactly my reasoning for not doing the full Thieves Town, because I knew I had so much left over there, thinking it probably wasn't worth it with
Yeah.
Sahasrara's Hut, Eastern, and I could do possibly all of Pod. I was like, it's not worth it.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
Both
that's the
are
same
good
reason
call.
too that I didn't do it, because I did Uncle, got the hammer, went to CAG, got the mirror, glove, and moon pearl. So I still didn't do South Shore, Eastern area. So I thought, no, I'm not even gonna bother doing the back end. Just the first 4 chests. I had so much open to me.
Yeah, I was so early in the game though, and I was missing like basically everything except those things in the fire rod. You know what I mean? Like I had very few items still, so I don't know. I feel like 2 is the number where it's like 50-50 if I go back, but generally if it's 3 items, it's not that bad.
Yeah, thinking back at it, I think I should have just finished it off just so I could have green pendant on hand when I go visit Sahasrara. Get all those checks out of the way.
Yeah, that's exactly why I looked at it. I mean, sometimes I don't play that way. I mean, and like I skipped a bunch of things in the seed that didn't burn me too, so I could have easily been much more punished than I was. But I tend to like to full clear early and then skip things when I'm only looking for 1 or 2 things, rather than skip something early, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
Yep.
So, and Shiva just finished. GG's for Shiva. Shiva was the 13th place.
Yep, with a quick update of times here, we have Chex Human with 10th place, 137.44, We have Ray07 with 11th place at 138.42. PRD Wong with 12th place at 140.19. And Shiva Hayes got 13th with a 144.16.
Phew, this Ice Rod hunt for Shiva and Frostbite.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm gonna get going now. Thank you for putting me on restream. GG's all, and yeah, thank you for the tracker for doing a good job out there.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Thank you
Gamachu, for
too.
the race.
Was a very interesting race.
Yeah, I'm going to sign off too again as well. Thank you guys, and GG's to Gamma and Ace and Shiva. And let's get some 80 keys going next week or something like that, right, Gamma?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
All right. Take care, everybody.
GG's.
Yeah, GG Frostbite.
GG. Definitely will watch Frostbite again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love that rage slashes. Okay, Shiva's not coming, I think.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah. So for all of us at Speed Gaming, thank you first to all our racers: A0, Frostbite, Gamachu, Shiva Hayes. Thank you to both of our trackers. Now I'm spacing on who our trackers are.
Oh.
Oh, nope, it looks like we do have
Hello.
Shiva. Hi, Shiva.
Hello. Yeah, didn't went good for me. A lot of concentration problems. I'm awake for 24 hours and had a lot of concentration problems. Especially the mistake I went for Mire instead going Swamp.
You're not the only one. Frostbite did
Yep.
too.
Frostbite did my air as well.
Horrible seed for me. So much mistakes.
At one point, you actually were quite far in the lead early on because of your some of your early choices got you quite far ahead, getting the red cane.
Yeah, I thought so. I was pretty sure that most people won't clear Seastown completely. But I expected the seed to be kind of rude in the late game after all the stuff we got in the early game. So, yeah, and the Ice Rod, that was really a big troll. I wanted to keep my Turtle Rock portal open a long while, and also I was running for about 20 minutes with one heart just to set up the Death Warp outside, and I didn't find this Ice Rod.
Yeah, but you forgot that you already deleted the portal on your way on going to port. You already deleted your portal on your way to going Palace of Darkness, and you set up a death there. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
You already deleted it. Well, it happens. But you're not the only one who was searching for the Ice Rod. Frostbite did too for a long time too. He simply was searching for it longer.
Even Ace was looking for that ice rod.
Yeah, I think this was a great seed for everyone who can hover constantly. I could have had the Ice Rod before I went into Turtle Rock if I could make the hover. But didn't work.
Yeah, too bad that happens. Well, two of our other runners, Gamachu and Ace, they snitched the hookshot you got so late, and well, they had an advantage at Hookshot Cave. They came there, when they came there first, they could clear it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Especially if you
definitely
don't
nice
have
idea.
to. If you don't have to double dip Turtle Rock.
Yeah, and the book was actually a nice incentive for me to go back to Hookshot Cave. I knew that obviously hovering that was an option, and it would put me in bad shape since I couldn't do it. But I figured I should go back up with the hookshot, and I could check the ether tablet too. So that actually, the book did help me a little bit in routing that and getting my ice rod a little early.
That was a smart choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I didn't make the right play for Thieves Town, and I last location that cane.
Indeed. So 2 runners were on the Ice Rod hunt, 2 runners were earlier on the Cane of Samaria hunt. It's nice to see those divergency.
Yeah, the seed also gave a lot of diversions. You had so much access, you could do so much different stuff in the early game.
By the way, you were the only one getting the silvers.
Oh, nice. I didn't need them at all, but guess nice
was
to have.
It makes again a fight a little bit faster. Well, what do you think about the seed?
I think it was a great seed. It was mostly my fault that I just didn't. I wasn't concentrated enough to play the seed, but seed was pretty fine. I mean, I like every seed when I get early boots or boot start, which I forgot. The first 3 minutes or 4 minutes, I didn't recognize that I got boots in the start. So every seed with boots start is good for me.
Okay.
Also, I want to thank you for the commentary and the restream.
Oh,
Yeah, for
thank
sure.
you for
Thanks, guys.
playing. And thanks to our trackers for tracking all your items. Although Shiva's bottle's still not tracked, but that's none of our business. The
Yeah, I
rest is
think I'm gonna
quite
step
good.
out. Thank you for having me on the restream and all your help, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's
thank you
totally
very much for racing. GG Ace.
GG Ace, GG Manuel, Shiva.
Yeah, GG's guys. Was fun this race.
So don't forget to follow our runners. For some reason the command is not working anymore. If you want, you can give us or the trackers a follow-up too, or anyone you like. Anything left to say?
Have a good one, everyone.
Yeah, GG Shiva. Yeah, the only thing left to say is I'm Caius Gaming.
And I'm the third X.
And we want to thank you for tuning in for the Link to the Past Daily Randomizer.
Thank you very much, guys. You keeping this up by watching us.
Yes, thank you, all the viewers. And GG. We'll hope to see you next time.
Goodbye.